computer. Hello, buddies. We have another one of our conversations with the lovely charities supported by CarFest. And today we're talking to Jade Beasley from the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust. And you are the Events and Partnership Co-orrdinator, Jade. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust. I had a look at your website this morning and I know a bit about what you do, but share it with the buddies.
So the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust, we've been going for over 23 years now. We
Wow.
were set up after Ellen did all of her amazing adventures and solo record breaking challenges. And she was in France and she got invited to a cancer charity activity day, and they were out on the water. And she was out on the water with these young people, and she just kind of thought when she was out there, why can't we do this as well? And that is where the idea for the Cancer Trust originally started. The the whole ethos of the charity is to give those who have been through and had cancer and are in recovery, remission, living with the long-term effects of it, the opportunity to just be themselves and to just believe that there's something else out there. So what we do is we take young people aged 8 to 24-ish. It doesn't matter when they've had their diagnosis, so they could have had it as a baby and it not affect them anymore, or they could literally be diagnosed on their 24th birthday. But we offer them a trip. So the first trip they do with us is 4 days, and we take them sailing. And some people think, oh my gosh, sailing, it's such a niche thing. Why that? But it is purely the vessel. We use it as a place to bring everybody together. They don't need to know how to sail. They don't need to know how to swim. They don't need to know anybody else on that trip. So it's just inviting young people who have been through something terrible, the chance to go away for 4 days and be with other people who have been literally in the same boat as them. And if they want to talk about it, they can. If they don't want to talk about it, they don't have to. That's the great thing about the trip, is it's just that place of magic where these timid little things come on the first day, and that can be from the 8-year-olds or the 20-year-olds. And then by the end of the week, they're so noisy and loud, they won't stop talking, and they've made best friends for life. So we do that to start off with. So that's just the first step in their journey with the trust. And what we discovered is there's not a lot of provision for young people post-cancer treatment. They kind of have their diagnosis, they go through this ordeal as a family, and then that's it. So offering just the 4-day trip for us is just not enough. So we offer them the opportunity to return, and they can return as many times as they want up until the age of 18. And then after 18, they've got 3 more opportunities, and then they can be invited to, if they want to, they can volunteer. So it's like a bit of a circle where we have the young people who go on boats. We have the volunteers who may just be Joe Blogs in the street, it could be anybody, or it can be a young person who's been in their experience there. And then we also have medics and skippers. And again, some of them are just general lovely people who want to volunteer their time and help out. But a few of them are also young people who have been in that position as well. And that's what's really inspiring about some of these conversations and some of these trips, is that a young person who has been through something that they didn't know what the outcome would be, to sit on a boat and sit on with other people who are now volunteering or skippering a boat is really amazing. So
So
that yeah, that is us in a nutshell. Basically, we're just creating this environment where they can just be themselves. When they get to return, as sailing's not for everybody, they have the option. So they can go sailing again, and we'll go for 5 days, or we do go on outward adventure trips. So the outward adventure trips, if you think back to your school trip days, is pretty much going to an outdoor activity centre, because a lot of these young people would have missed out on stuff like that. So they wouldn't have had the chance to abseil or rock climb,
yeah.
share a bathroom with people. So we do that, and then we do have a few young people who have a few more extra needs that need to be taken care of. So we offer a canal trip. So it's a little
Oh,
bit more slow pace,
oh, that's
but
very cool. Yeah.
yeah, it means that there's something for them as well, because we don't want any barriers to what they've been through stopping them. So if they're meet a set of criteria, are medically able to come with us, we will take them.
Oh, that's amazing. That sounds like such fun. And that's the thing, isn't it? Is to have some fun and in a safe
Oh yeah.
space. And yeah, that's really
And it
cool. Very cool. So obviously fundraising is a massive part of what you need as a charity. So how's CarFest helped you?
CarFest has been amazing. So we've been with CarFest for maybe 7 odd years now. We've
I
been a
think
partner
so,
with them.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris and Ellen have this great friendship because I think for him, he is inspired by what Ellen does, and that has been a fantastic. So the money that CarFest raised is we couldn't do without it, really. It makes sure that we can fully fund a young person's trip from the minute that we pick them up to the minute we drop them off. We
Wow.
don't want finance to be a reason that a young person can't come on a trip, because cancer actually is quite a costly thing.
Yeah.
If you think of hospital visits, some of the young people, their hospital is not their closest hospital as well. They
Yeah.
could have to travel the country. So what we do with our fundraising is we let people know that we pick people up from a designated spot, and then we drop them back off, and the parents wave them off and they wave them back when they come back. And that is
That's
us
cool.
fully catering. So the money that CarFest raise allow us each year to keep on doing that and offering that for more young people, because the number of young people sadly being diagnosed and being treated isn't going down.
Yeah.
That what we can do is only stretch as far as the money that we raised, and without the support of all the people that attend CarFest, and then over the weekend that come and say hi and interact with us, it wouldn't be possible.
No, I can imagine it. And I love the fact I've said to the other ladies I've spoken to that, we go to this big field and we have this amazing time and have all the fun, and yet we're actually really doing good
Yeah,
to support the charities that we support. Yeah. I think it's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah. So that's cool. And Carfest Buddies has contributed in a small way, but every penny counts, doesn't it?
Oh, I absolutely love CarFest Buddy. I love seeing all the different badges of people who have got them over the years. And then it's like my go-to group as well for any information, because
For
the
me, for
buddies,
me,
if you need to
we
know
are a
it,
mine of information. Yes.
the buddies know it. And it's lovely as well, because us, like when we introduce all of our charities, we all have ambassadors. And we know that when we introduce our ambassadors, especially with the
Yes.
buddies, it's going to have
Yeah.
such a lovely, warm reception,
Yeah.
because you kind of get it, you're there.
Yeah,
It is
that always when the kids are on stage and that, oh my God, that's
oh,
just so heartrending, isn't it? So
I don't know
yeah, I've actually
how to
been lucky
explain
enough to
it.
meet a few of them as well, which has been really cool. So I didn't get to
Oh.
your stand last year, but you have got a stand, haven't you, at the event? So
Yeah, yeah, we've got a stand. We're in Kids Fest, so we're big and we're blue. You won't miss us. We've got kind of look odd with a boat on the side in a field, but that's what we do. And we just play games. So on our trips, we're very lucky that we've partnered with the games company Asmodee that do like Dobble, that
yeah,
everybody's sort of heard of Dobble, and a
yeah.
number of other family games. So what we do is we have those games on the boat, because
Oh,
that's
cool.
some everybody recognizes, and it's a
Yeah,
really good icebreaker. And it doesn't matter if you have got different disability needs or neurodiverse needs, everybody can play. So what we do is we bring the games to the field, and we kind of have a bit of a picnic blanket games
oh, that
session.
sounds great. Okay, so we can send buddies along to find you. We've got our own stall. So last year I only got out for an hour, so I only managed to get those. Two of the charities were quite near me, so I got to those two, but I didn't get to the rest. I might be all right this year because we've got some volunteers helping out. So I'll do my best. But yeah, so obviously buddies can drop in and say hello
Come
and
and
find out.
say hi. Come and come and challenge us to a game of Dobble,
Yeah. Cool.
and then come and pick up one of our magazines that contains all of what we do in a year in a nutshell, basically, in our Inspire.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. Lovely. Okay, well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. I'm sure the buddies will be really glad to hear all about what you're up to. So,
Thank you very
okay.
much.
Thank you. See you at CarFest.
See you soon.
Bye.